I'm gonna organize this library in here for my students. They come in here and they hardly ever put the books back. They got to keep the books back because reading is powerful. But I want to talk to you about something that's even just as powerful today from the Vera Reed Business Academy. I want to talk to the fellas right now. And I want to talk about life insurance. If you got a family and you have children and you want to make sure that they taken care of, you got to get you some life insurance to make sure, like I said, that they can have something to fall back on. That's the foundation of generational wealth. So what I would suggest, I don't see how y'all live every day, every minute, walking around here without life insurance. You couldn't possibly love your children or your wife and your family without having life insurance. You have to leave them some money, and it got to be a big sum, and the premiums are not that large, especially if you're under 50. Say if you're 20, 30, get you at least $100,000 life insurance, minimum, and consistently keep building on your life insurance policies. Now, if you got, just like recently, I got a 5-month-old granddaughter. What I did was I got her a $100,000 life insurance policy for her that she could take over when she's 25. But she can pull some money down on it because it's a whole life policy. Like I don't know if I mentioned that. It's a whole life policy where it builds equity. I didn't really do that with my daughter because I really didn't know about it, but I made sure I raised my daughter to be a chemist, a research chemist. And now with her family, she's making sure they got life insurance and everything like that, her and her husband. But gentlemen, life insurance is very important because it's investment capital when you pass and your family has investment capital to use to buy real estate, go into business. I don't believe in saving for college because we're going to talk about that in another video about how to have money set aside for college. You shouldn't have to borrow money. You shouldn't have to take out a student loan. You shouldn't have to have grants. The money should be already there. And when they got grants, they got a lot of the money that's available to you. But you don't wait till you in the 9th and 10th grade to start filling out the paperwork. You do it before the child goes to school. That's what you do to make sure that the school is paid for. But that's neither here nor there. With your life insurance, you also have to have a will how you want your money to be distributed. Now you're gone. Hopefully they respect your wishes, but you want to make sure that they invest in things that's going to make money, things like real estate, a business, things like that. That's going to make money. But you're going to have to have some. Make sure they do some reading. That's a part of the will. Make sure they do some reading and studying in business. And before you, while you out here living, show them how to go into business. You can come to the Vera Reed Business Academy and we'll show your children different ways on how to be in business. But the main thing you have to have in place is when when you happen to pass away, is having some type of grief counseling or something even better. Show them how to channel grief into something productive, because it's when grief hits you, when somebody passes away, here come all the vultures, and they like to prey on you, like the funeral home. They want to get the life insurance policy for them so they can try to spend every nickel on the insurance policy. No, you keep your own insurance policy. And another thing, don't let the insurance company hold on to the money. Because they'll say, well, we can hold on to it, and you can just write checks and write checks and write checks, and hopefully if you forget about it, then they'll keep the money. So make sure you put that money out, pull it out immediately, because you may have some debtors lurking about. Oh, there goes some money, snatch. So you make sure you take it out, put it. I don't care if you put it under your mattress or whatever. Make sure you have that. They have to know to have that money available for them. But that grief is, when my wife passed, I was grieving really bad, and the vultures kept coming at me. But the fact that I was left raising my daughter at she was 8 years old, and having to raise my daughter gave me the strength to stay focused on what I was doing. But it was rough. It was real rough. But you have to channel that grief. I channeled the grief into raising her. All of my grief just went to her. You know, that's why she's so prolific now in her chemistry and her field she's in, because I put myself second and put her first. But if you don't have children, whatever, and you may have just a wife or whatever, you leave, and you still have to put them first. Make sure they know about all this kind of things, because that grief is rough. And the vultures will come after your family when they're grieving. So they have to know how to try to channel that, channel that grief into something productive. Like when you buying real estate, okay, you just bought you a piece of real estate. Try to buy commercial real estate. You know, it's like Monopoly. You can have a Monopoly board, you can buy houses, but your property increases in value when you buy hotels. So try to buy commercial property, commercial, industrial, municipal property. Invest in municipal bonds, which is a piece of the city. Things that's going to make money. Don't go out here just, I got this money, now let me go buy a Mercedes, the brand new Mercedes. Because when people start seeing all that prosperity, here they come. You're going to have relatives come to you who was trying to borrow $10 and you couldn't get $10 from yourself. They want $5,000. Be crying the blues, talk about, man, I need that. Bro, you gotta tell them like this, look, cry me a Mississippi River, because I ain't got it for you. You know, and then handle your business. Go move away or whatever, but here come the vultures. So your family has to make sure that they don't become victim of the vultures. But you have to get the life insurance and keep building on it. Keep building on it. Keep building on life insurance. Whole life policy, term, whenever somebody steps to me at my occupation that I'm at, and they come with some insurance, I'm jumping right on it. Boom. Come on, what we got? You know, eventually my whole paycheck will be going in premiums to life insurance, because I want to make sure that I leave my children with some money to work with, because they're not giving no business loans. They're not giving you nothing. They're not giving out reparations or none of that mess. You know, but you have to make sure that that money is there, and then show them even before, you know, that inevitable will happen, you know, that this is how I want to, you know, you do with me. You know, don't go crazy on the funeral. It's like I told my daughter to go and donate my body to science, you know, and then have a big skating party and make sure everybody get for free, everybody eat, and that's it. Then go back and invest that money. You don't need $10,000 casket, $30,000 worth of flowers. I don't need all that. Because I'm gone. Just take that money, do what you have to do. So you can have that one for free from the Vera Reed Business Academy. So let me go back to organizing this library right quick. Y'all take care.